Yes, the BIGPOPPA, no info for the ZEA. Federal agents mad because I'm flagrant. Tap myself and the phone in the basement. My team supreme, stay clean. Triple beam, lyrical dream. I be that. Come on, Big Papa. Me lose my touch and never that. If I did, ain't no problem to get where the true players at. Where the Rolex in the sky. Wave them side to side and keep your hands high, okay? Let's go. Will I always love Big Papa? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Come on in, come on in. We just gonna chat real quick. I'm not gonna be here very long. This time for real. I don't plan on being here that long, okay? I just wanted to come in a chit chat, run my mouth just a little bit. We did learn this evening that Diddy's home did get raided, which was like crazy. You know what I'm saying? But while we're waiting for more people to come on into the room, we are going to chat a little bit about some housewives stuff, okay? And then we'll get into more of the Diddy mess. You feel what I'm saying? What's going on, Noel? What's going on, baby Trisha? Hey, Keisha, honey, what is going on? All right, y'all. So let me go ahead and share my screen real quick because I want y'all to see Miss Ashley Darby. Okay, because she decided she wanted to respond. So first of all, y'all know Miss Candiace Dillard has made her announcement and said that she will not be returning to the show. Okay, I believe Bravo did a little cute little article or whatever on her over there on Bravo. I think it's BravoTV.com or whatnot. I didn't see nothing for Robyn, so don't know what's going on with that because people are alleging that Robyn was fired from the show. So there's that. And Miss Candice said that she just taking a little bit of a break. It doesn't mean she's gonna be gone forever. She I guess she will be returning, but right now it's a break, and I think a break is always great. Okay, but let me see if I could just share the screen real quick, show y'all Miss Ashley here. Let me see which screen share I want to do. And let y'all see Miss Ashley Darby, child. Y'all get into Miss Ashley Darby. This is what she put. Okay, I don't know if she's playing music or not, so I just made sure the audio was off. Let me see if I can refresh. My computer has been acting up. But anywho, this is Miss Ashley talking about how she fights with her words in so many words. She's saying fighting with my words and never with my hands for 8 years for people to say I set up a fight. Ma'am, how else do you think a fight is set up? You have to use your words to communicate. The same way you walked your ass over there and communicated with the producers to ask, are we done filming yet? Right? So let's not fighting with my words. But isn't that the very reason y'all try to drag Candiace because her words are so harsh because of that quote unquote mouth? This wasn't a good one for you. Okay. You probably should have read the room just a little bit on that. Because that wasn't a good one. You shouldn't have used that one because he made you look like a fool. So it's okay for you to use your mouth, but it's not okay for Candiace to use her mouth. And then when she uses her mouth, she should expect to get hit back. And I just wonder if Ashley is on the next season and she continues to use that mouth of hers, as she says, and she ends up getting clocked. I'm looking forward to seeing how people are going to respond. I feel like they're going to respond the same way they did with Mia, where they acted like Mia was not at fault for hitting Wendy with her purse and throwing a drink on Wendy when Wendy really didn't even do anything to her. But other people were trying to say, i.e., Robyn, that Wendy was antagonizing Mia when that was not the case. You know what I'm saying? But girl, the people will tap for who they want to tap for. But that's what's going on with Ashley. I do want to see what some of her comments are saying. Somebody says Ashley Darby, queen of instigation, back at it again, playing dumb and giving pageant girl answers when confronted. You are the problem, in all caps. Okay. Somebody says you quote unquote fight with your words, yet you blamed Candiace and her words when your friend started the word fight with Candiace. Nice try, girl. They is tearing you up in these comments. All right. Somebody says Candiace fought with her words and you're blaming her for Deb becoming violent. Come on now. Somebody says Candiace fight with her mouth and y'all still shame her either way. You set her up. Okay. So, I mean, it's a lot of, repetitious comments, all right? Eating Ashley up, calling her out. Somebody says that literally is the definition of a setup, getting others to do the dirty work for you. Are the cameras down? Are we done filming yet? Stop the gaslighting, baby. Listen, I have been wondering who was going to be the target next season. I kind of want to believe that it could be Ashley, but I don't think so. I would love for it to be Ashley sitting in the seat that Candiace once sat in, right? But then if she's going for the gone from the show, I would love that as well. But I just don't see the fans doing that. I think once Candiace moves out of the way, the next target is going to be Wendy. I think they are then going to continue to label Wendy as the problem in hopes that she too will get up off the pot. In my personal, but that's what's going on with Miss Ashley them over there on Potomac, and that's what she had to say. Somebody said you need to go next. The difference between you and Candiace is that Candiace don't need the show to survive. You do, and that's why you hate her. Actually, I just hope when it's all said and done and you do walk away from the show, I hope that you have a lot to show for it while you down there rubbing and sucking on toes. You know what I'm saying? I just hope you have more to show for it than that. But either way, girl, good luck. All right. Make sure that you guys are indeed coming in and liking the video. Okay. Give me 1 second here, please. Okay. Give me 1 second here. All right. All right. Can I just say that this pollen has been fucking me up? Okay. Miss Girl has been lighting my ass on fire. All right. Girl, my face has just been itching and just everything. Okay. I'm washing my face multiple times and I still feel like it's on me. Girl, I can't take it. But yes, that is what's going on. Shall we switch gears and get into Miss Porsha real quick? I told you I ain't gonna be here for a long time. Like y'all be over there trying to keep me, honey. Trying to keep me all day. Not on today. All right, not this time. Let's get into Miss Porsha and Simon. Because what they saying about Porsha and Simon, honey, this is a this so theatrical. They got so much going on off of I would say not on the cameras. Okay, I don't know how much the Bravo cameras have caught with Porsha and Simon. I don't even know if a lot of what's happening we're even going to see on the upcoming season. All right. If they have all this drama going on social media and whatever else in the courts and stuff, Bravo, y'all better catch it if y'all want this to be entertaining. Don't let it be like Love and Marriage Huntsville, where most of the shit is happening outside of the damn show. Okay? If y'all gonna bring her back, listen, get all of it. Let's get into all of it, all right? But let's see exactly what they're saying over here. They're saying Simon Guabadia claims Porsha Williams brought a gunman to their marital home. And then the police ended up getting called. Girl, what the hell y'all got going on? Now, Porsha, you was just over here showing us how you and this man was all up in a piece of bliss. And y'all not there anymore? Girl. See, that's why you can't be out here talking about no couple goals and none of that. The way they be over here filtering these videos and photos on their page, making it seem like all is great and all is well. Ain't this some messy shit, girl? They letting it all hang out now. Yeah, some messy shit here, but let's get into it. All right. Simon Guabadia fired back at estranged wife, okay, Miss Porsha Williams, in this divorce filing, claiming in a new court document that she brought an armed gunman to their marital home. In the documents, they're saying that Guabadia alleges the reality star abandoned their house at one point, only to return with a man visibly bearing a gun for reasons unknown to Guabadia. The entrepreneur claims that Williams brought the man on 2 occasions. Now, Miss Porsha, is this a side man? Girl, I ain't accusing nobody of that, girl. I'm just over here asking the question, like, is this a side man that you keep bringing over here to this man's house, or is this supposed to be security of some sort? Who is this man you keep bringing over here to Simon's house? And if you are bringing security over to this man's house, do you feel like Simon is dangerous? Because could he have gotten physical with you at some point to where you're afraid for your life that you had to bring someone along with you that has an item on him? I'm just wondering. Either it's security or it's the she on the side, girl. I mean, and that's allegedly. That's allegedly. I don't know what Miss Porsha be over there doing. But I just have questions that would like to have answers. Let's see what else they're saying. All right. What he said. Oh, let me go back up. Okay, let me go back because I feel like I'm missing. Okay, Simon fired back at Porsha during the divorce filing. Yep, he brought up the gunman. He further alleged he had to call the police to maintain the peace. Girl, now he had to rhyme. No, he didn't. He further alleged he had to call the police to maintain the peace. Now that is a little funny, just a little bit, because it's making me think about Porsha and her BLM movement back when she was on Housewives. What was that season? I don't even remember what season it was, but it was around the time with the Bolo situation. Okay. And she was out here, protesting and all this other stuff. But here it is. You got this man over here protesting in his own motherfucking house. Okay. Because he had to call the police in order for him to maintain the peace in his house. Girl, this is messy, honey. Girl, what's going on? Well, body it matter. You know what? I just realized I needed to make sure that I shared my live. I just realized that in another place. So give me 1 second because this is messy, honey. Got this man over here having a call to police. Porsha motherfucking Williams, honey. 1 second, y'all. I want to make sure that I do this. I should have did this first. All right, let's get that in, and then let's do this over here, and then we shall be good to go. Okay. All right, here we are. Whoop, whoop. Okay, boom. All right. So Guabadia alleges that during one instance, which took place on March 21st, he had to call police to maintain the peace. Girl, I'm never gonna forget that. Okay, he need to put that shit on the shirt just a little bit. But he also claims that Williams, who's 42, had third parties to call and harass Guabadia and others in an effort to force them out. Force them out of where? Force y'all out y'all house? The house that you said that Porsha had abandoned? They're saying Guabadia alleges that on or about March 24th, Williams, her mother, and her mother's boyfriend made a forcible entry into the marital home. So wait a minute. If they made a forcible entry into the marital home, that means that you would have taken the keys from girl. Porsha did. Okay, I need some gas. I need some stuff to be filled in here. I need some stuff to be filled in because you said she abandoned the home. When you say that Porsha abandoned the home, to me, that makes me feel like, to me, and I could be wrong, y'all let me know. I feel like you're justifying a reason as to why locks may have been changed on that house. That's just how I'm processing it, okay? Then you turn around and say that she and her mama boyfriend made a forcible entry into y'all marital home. So you locked Porsha out the house because you had to have changed the damn lock. You had to have put her out. That's girl. That is some Porsha. That's crazy. Disengage the security systems and tamper with items and evidence. Porsha, this man gonna be trying to get you locked up. Since the filing of the instant divorce, wife's actions have been erratic, he says, unstable, threatening, and harassing to the house staff and the minor. Not the minor. Porsha, you in there cutting up on the kids too? Now let that have been PJ. You know you were cut up about PJ and you over there cutting up on this man kids too? Listen, I'm gonna be honest and tell y'all, whatever he's saying about her is not too far-fetched to me. I feel like Porsha has shown a piece of this behavior over there on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So for her and she probably showed it on Porsha Family Matters. So for him to say that this is some of the behavior that she's been displaying, he probably not lying. So I'm willing to believe this based on what I have seen from her. Girl, how embarrassing is that? He's requesting a restraining order against this one. Oh, what is going on? What the hell is going on? Girl, it done got that bad. Y'all was just good just a few weeks ago. It done got that bad that this man wants a restraining order against you, and ain't nobody finna tell me he ain't lock her out the house. Because at this point, that's what I believe. If they made a forcible entry, that man changed them locks on her frames. Ooh, I guess he did that before he went out to Dubai or Miami or wherever the hell he was at. Girl, Williams' behavior has caused safety concerns, especially since there are minor children, well, bodies children, currently living in the marital residence. Girl, bitch, this right here ain't got shit on. I was finna say this ain't Phaedra, girl. This ain't Fallon. This ain't Fallon, bitch. Now, okay, now, girl. I don't think, and you weren't even with him as half as long as what well, maybe half, if that. No, I think Fallon was together for a few years. I think it was more than 4 years, but you wasn't even with this man as long as Fallon was with this man, and you over here showing this type of behavior. Girl, what is really going on? What have y'all really been going through this past year? Because somebody, a source close to you, said that it was y'all got a divorce over an ongoing issue. So, girl, this is some messy shit here. Guabadia, who's 59, is requesting a judge issue a restraining order against the Bravo celebrity. And let me tell y'all something, page 6. Y'all missed hell. Okay? Y'all missed hell. Because y'all making sure y'all call this woman a Bravo celebrity. Because ain't that's what Nene called Porsha and said Porsha is not a star. She's a Bravo celebrity. Baby, Porsha is not a star. A mess. Porsha, it's also interesting too, because I'm like, I believe a lot of this is happening in real time. Of course, we're seeing it. This is real. But it seems like ever since Porsha announced that she was returning to Housewives, every week is something new, which also kind of makes me question the authenticness of this. You know what I'm saying? It makes me question the realness of it, because we keep hearing shit every week. So I'm like, is this a publicist like pushing this information, or is this stuff that's like really, really happening? Because some people even was questioning the whole Nene and Porsha thing. They felt like that was cap. They didn't think that it was like real. It's just some scheme that they came up with. I don't know. I don't think that Porsha has yet to respond to Nene regarding that situation. But am I the only person in that? I'm like, every week is some new shit about Porsha. So I mean, they are actually going through this divorce. We know that it's in the courts and stuff, but it's like, damn, we learning something every damn week. Okay. What else is happening? Reps and attorneys for Williams did not immediately return page 6's request for comment. All right. She did file for a divorce last month after just 1 year of marriage, and immediately requested that the businessman not destroy any financial records. Not you telling him not to destroy no financial records, and you damn near over there trying to destroy this man's house. Girl, what is going on? These people is crazy. I just cannot. Williams has since severed all public ties to her now estranged husband, removing his last name from her Instagram account and deleting various photos. Now, I haven't checked her page out to see what photos and videos she done deleted. But okay then, girl. Listen, all right then, Miss Porsha, honey. That's what's going on with them. Y'all make sure y'all come on in and be sure to like up the video. I do want to touch on this Diddy situation, because it is absolutely crazy, girl. Now, I knew it was like going like downhill and stuff, but I wasn't expecting his home to be raided, which is crazy. So I'm like, something else must have been found out. Like, there must be some more like serious news that was found out for them to want to go and dig into his stuff. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second, guys. Make sure that you are liking up the video for me. Okay, let's see. All right. I want to get into this little TMZ. Or girl, they got the kids handcuffed. Well, them some grown ass kids. They really ain't no children like that. Like, these boys are grown and they're in handcuffs. Let's get into it. Child, ain't this a mess here? Diddy's oh, both of the houses. Girl, I'm thinking the house in LA was the one. Both of the houses, the one in LA and in Miami, has been raided by federal agents. Federal agents mad because I'm flagrant. Tap my cell and the phone in the basement. Wow. No info for the ZEA. Child, if this ain't something, and they got these kids arrested. I mean, well, not arrested, but it looks like they're detained because I don't think they're in any trouble. But they're saying the scene at Diddy's Los Angeles area home appears to be winding down. A new photo obtained by TMZ shows just how bustling it was with the law enforcement activity. Ooh. Girl, into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Like that. Do y'all see how thick this is outside this man's house? Baby, endorsements are done. Endorsements are done. And when I say are done, I'm not just talking about Diddy. I'm also thinking about his sons. Like, this y'all daddy. This is going to be a trickle down onto your children. Now, I don't know about the daughters. You know, they are really innocent. They are in junior high school and stuff. I don't think they'll be hit too much, but I do feel like there's like his sons might lose out on some opportunities because of his actions and these allegations. I do. And that boy, Lil Rod, when Lil Rod did that, when he came out with his lawsuit, he girl, he said a lot of stuff, and I don't know. Some of it was like, I don't know, and some of it was like, I believe it. Okay. But it's real interesting to me. I don't know if anybody else has come out, but after Lil Rod came out a few weeks later, what do we see? This man's home being raided. I feel like the police may have gotten additional details about something because this is crazy. But okay, am I the only person? I kind of feel like Diddy knew. I feel like Diddy knew this was gonna happen. I don't want to hear nobody tell me nothing about no, oh, well, Jami, if he knew why we have his sons there, I don't know. Go and ask Justin mama. Okay, because people have been having their own stories alleging what went down. And I know for a fact Justin mama felt like he didn't protect her when he ended up getting that protect him when he ended up getting that DUI. And the mama went in. Okay. So I don't know. Go ask his mama. But for me, I feel like this man probably knew about it and didn't say nothing. Because where the hell you at? You ain't at not and one of the houses. I mean, we know you really ain't got that much work for you to be working on. So where you at? Okay, girl, that was over there. Somebody, I don't know what Miami posted something talking about oh, this gonna be a really good summer. Oh my God, this gonna be a really good summer. Somebody said, baby, I don't know if you heard, but check the news. I screamed. And it's not funny, but it is funny, okay? Because that's your man down the ride to the very end. Just me and my boyfriend. So how far are you going to ride, Miami? Girl, this is messy. Let's get into more, honey. Let's see what else they saying. They say check out this picture which shows scores of agents and officers on the ground. Safe to say they went in locked and loaded. Time will tell what, if anything, they found. Oh, baby. I wonder if this is some girl. This from the girl. Let me. Ooh, bitch. Ooh. Girl, I feel like the next thing they're gonna be doing is snatching this man up and throwing his ass in prison. I feel like he is going to be on lockdown. Girl, this is crazy here. I do wonder what they found. I don't know if Diddy may have gotten to anything that they were searching for sooner. But because of who he is, and I could be totally wrong about this, but because of who he is, y'all, I do feel like he may have known. I feel like he may have known about this, and I don't know if he could have caught a flight and went overseas with Russell. I don't know if he went to go visit him and just gonna hang over there for a minute or what. I mean, as soon as these charges came up against him, they could have revoked his passport possibly. Okay, but they're saying that they've obtained some footage of the cops on the scene near Diddy's LA home. Am I able to see a little piece of it?
We're anesthesiologists, surgeons.
While we're waiting on that to come through, let's see. Baby, listen, them news stations got them helicopters up quick as hell. Ready. See, that's what I'm saying. Even the news outlets knew about it. For them to have gas ready for the helicopters to come and patrol over this man's house, I feel like they had a heads up, as well as Mr. Combs. They're saying a rep for Homeland Security. Girl, not they did. Girl, not they did. Girl, if this ain't some 007 right here, y'all went to this man's house on a boat, girl, but not with a goat. Girl, no, they didn't. I guess the Miami house is surrounded by nothing but water. Earlier today, Homeland Security New York executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation. With Homeland Security Los Angeles and Miami and our local law enforcement partners. This is how serious they was about you. Oh wow, girl, this is they not playing about your baby. You're done. You're done. My thing is this though. Do what y'all need to do to get these people, but just to make sure that y'all are exercising the same right when it comes to all of these people that violate individuals and are operating any form of a ST ring. You know what I'm saying? The SEXT ring. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Because I mean, I don't be hearing too many about these raids, but I would like to hear more about these raids, okay? That y'all going in and snatching these people up that's participating in this type of stuff. But they're saying law enforcement sources tell TMZ this case is being handled out of the Southern District of New York. Reports say this appears to be tied to ST allegations, which have been levied against Diddy in recent months from different plaintiffs. Baby. Ooh, the kids is detained, not arrested. They detained. How embarrassing. Let me tell y'all. If Misha ain't I need to check her Twitter right now. Because when this boy Justin got that DUI and she went in, it's probably only a matter of time before she probably fired Diddy. So, okay. Let me tell y'all, girl. I don't know. Misa been around for a long time. I don't know what she may know, but I do wonder if she gonna end up what witness stand she gonna end up being on. Okay, girl. I wonder if they're gonna be trying to subpoena her and see what she know from the past years, cause she definitely has been around. This is somewhere. I hope the girls were in school. I pray to God his daughters weren't like arrested too. What you mean? Quincy too? All three of the kids. Wait, okay, no. Okay. I'm about to check my DMs. Okay, you said all three got raided. So you mean all three of his homes got raided? Girl, I'm over here thinking all three of the boys then got arrested. I'm like, girl, they didn't got the Quincy too. Okay, let me check my DMs right now then. Girl, I hope the daughters don't be sending me nothing if the daughters didn't got detained too, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take that now. Did you send it? Because I don't see it. I don't see nothing. Let me go back. I don't see it naturally, Mar. Let me go back. Girl, don't show me now. If the kid don't show me now if they don't set up here and to detain the babies now, because I ain't gonna be girl. Okay. Let me see. What is this? Rapper Diddy. Okay. Hold on, what is this? Rapper Diddy's Los Angeles home has been raided by Homeland Security, according to investigators. Okay, yeah. Multiple women have come forward accusing Diddy of beatings, SA, and forced drugging. Accuser Joy Dickerson says when she was 19, she was intentionally drugged by Diddy. After a date, he then took her home and allegedly AR'd her. Diddy filmed the assault and showed his friend. Not too far from what Cassie said, Dickerson went into depression and later dropped out of college. Another lawsuit filed by a man accuses Diddy of us. I feel like I read that first one with Joy though. Oh, child, people are saying that Diddy did know that his house was about to get raided. Well, this is messy. And now he took a flight. People saying he took a flight out of here. What is this? Barbuda. Is that what that is? Girl, this is messy. This is a mess here. And you just leave your kids behind the fence for themselves. Let me say, Misa finna go to off. I would. Okay, they've obtained additional footage that shows federal agents rolling up to Diddy via water. We saw that. They ain't playing no games with you, sweetheart. Diddy is in the crosshairs of law enforcement on both coasts of America. Girl, I guess if you is getting fired up on both coasts, you gonna get your ass up off the coast. That's crazy. There are helicopters overhead, and local enforcement is also present, although their Homeland Security is the lead agency. Mm, 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 mm. This is Diddy's done, y'all. Diddy, if y'all never knew before that this man was done, he's definitely done so now. And they are going to get him. It's making me think a little bit of R. Kelly, just a little bit. Um, Let me see what this is. Let me share this with y'all real quick. Let me share this part of my screen. See what this video was. Cause I ain't getting into all of this earlier, y'all. So I'm over here checking this out with y'all. Like, what the hell?
Nope, just these the guys on the ground down there, the heavily armed officers that made their way inside. They actually are kind of just milling about or holding the perimeter, as it would be. The non-essential, you can see them making their way back over to these armored vehicles, probably doing a little debrief about what they saw. In any type of these situations, it really is, you've got these armored officers that go in first, but I would venture to say the investigators or the people that know what they're looking for, probably still out there on the streets, and they're waiting for that all clear to make sure that there is absolutely nobody on this property. And again, this is just a precaution. They don't want to have any kind of issues. Maybe somebody's hiding still, maybe just scared, and it doesn't have to be nefarious, and just because they don't know what's going on, and they just don't want to have somebody pop out of a closet or a bathroom or any one of these rooms while they're doing that investigation, and then other problems can ensue. So that's basically why we're seeing that large presence. They keep walking through there. And like you mentioned, this is an extremely large home, and probably with many rooms and little secret areas. So they want to make sure that everything is cleared before they allow those investigators in to start doing that investigation, whatever it is that they're looking for. But you can see a number of those officers making their way back into that major, this is the
Girl,
big
this is
main
real.
house, as it would be, making their way back inside. And I would venture to say that they're going to just go through every one of those rooms and make sure that there is nobody in there. I don't think they're those guys that we're seeing, guys and gals that we're seeing in those heavily armored.
That's real, y'all. These people all up in this man's house, and they got them bazookas with them. Slide 9 of the neighborhood talk. Let me go to this and see what y'all talking about. Oh, wait a minute. Why I pop on Instagram, y'all? I need y'all to see what I just saw. Soon as I pop on IG, this is what I see. Monique said, nope, don't ask. Click the link in my bio, beautiful people, and catch me on the radio every day morning. I know that's right. Monique has been very clear to tell y'all she will never return to Real Housewives of Potomac. I don't even know why y'all over there bothering that lady about that. Leave that lady alone while y'all over there bothering her about this stuff. Okay, Monique said, I'm not gonna do that. I am good where I'm at. All right. Um, let me see. Okay, which slide is it? Let me go. Y'all said slide 9. Which one? Is this it? I think that one. I don't see it. I'll look for it later, okay? But I guess the people are saying that his daughters, or at least one of them, was indeed arrested. That's crazy. That's sad. He's done. I don't know what else to say about this situation. He better hope don't nobody else come back out and say nothing. Somebody says I'm not defending him or anything, and I'm glad he's getting what he deserves. I just wish they went this hard for the white predators that's been in Hollywood since the beginning of time. Listen, I'm feeling you. I agree. I said the same thing. You know, I mean, definitely get him for what you need to get him for, but just make sure y'all are this aggressive across the board is all I ask. You know. Somebody said, shaking my head, y'all really letting Diddy, letting these folks assassinate Diddy right in front of our eyes. Assassinate? Are you okay? Are you all right, baby? Assassinate? What are you talking about? What? When he needs to traffic people for with what he need to traffic people for with his kids in the house? Shaking my head. Somebody get this baby, because you just tweeted. I mean, not tweeted, but you just commented. Because you just wanted to see, I can't stand a lot of these people on Instagram with chicks because they just say stupid shit to get engagement on their comments. They say some of the dumbest stuff. Do you see how big his house is? As if his kids are there all the time, as if he don't have other places to hide folks. And it might be a certain wing on the house that these kids are not allowed to go into. In addition to that, a lot of the crimes that people are alleging that Diddy did took place earlier on when they were much younger and probably was over there with their mama. Okay? A lot of these blue check folks know they get on my nerves. They just be like saying some of the dumbest shit. I had to block somebody. I was like, you just say stupid shit all the time. I don't even follow you, yet you always be the first person at the top of the comments to say the most ignorant thing. Like, I had to block them. I was like, I'm tired of seeing their stuff. I can't take it. Yeah, they definitely about to make an example out of him. This is wild. This is wild. This is wild. Girl, I don't even know what else to say. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked. I ain't know it was gonna get to that point where they was over there raiding the man's house, pulling out all pieces of evidence that they can find in both homes. Baby, this is crazy. This is crazy. You're done, baby. Oh, no, they not backing this baby up. Who is this? Child, I don't know who this is. They done went and got everyone. This has to be. I know they feel humiliated in a sense. I know they feel humiliated, but you know, this is what it is. And I pray to God that y'all did not contribute to anything that y'all data got going on, or whoever these individuals were in the house. I hope y'all are not caught in the middle as far as, you know, somebody trying to come out and say, oh, well, while we at it, one of the sons did this, you know what I mean? So I just pray, okay, that y'all have absolutely nothing to do with what is going on. All right. We wish y'all all the best. Good luck. This is terrible. I told y'all I was not going to be here long, and here we are pushing 40 minutes yet again. Girl, I didn't see this footage. I had to get into this footage with y'all because I'm like, girl, what the hell is going on? It's a whole lot. But anywho, that's all I got. Y'all can continue the conversation down below. Let me know y'all thoughts about this situation. Did you think that this was going to come, like this whole raid? You knew it was on the way? Are you just as surprised as I am? And also, did y'all think Diddy knew about this? Okay, and decided to go ahead and skip town? Because that's what I'm starting to think. Okay. Also, let me know your thoughts about Ashley Darby feeling like she's not at fault for what took place and her friend get her ass whooped. She feels like she's not at fault for any of that stuff that went down. Let me know your thoughts about that. And also this Porsha and Simon situation that they got going on, honey. And Porsha had been put out their damn house and trying to pretend like she's still in it. Y'all, let me know y'all thoughts about all of that, honey. I am Jami, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, all that great stuff. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
king of my city and cul-de-sac.